Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got some 1978 New York Yankees baseball. It's May 5th, and we got the Texas Rangers traveling to New York to take on the Yankees in the first game of a series. And let's look at the Texas Rangers starting lineup for this game. Leading off, playing first base is Mike Hargrove. Batting second, playing shortstop Bert Campaneris. Batting third, doing the DH is Kurt Bavacqua. Batting fourth, playing right field is Richie Zisk. Batting fifth, doing the catching is going to be Jim Sundberg.
MATLACK.
And batting sixth, playing third base is Toby Harrah. Batting seventh, playing center field is Juan Beniquez. Batting eighth, playing left field is Bobby Thomas.
MATLACK.
And batting ninth, playing second base is Bump Wills. And on the mound, doing the pitching for the Rangers is Juan Matlock. And for the New York Yankees, hometown New York Yankees, leading off, playing center field's Mickey Rivers. Batting second, playing second is Willie Randolph. Batting third, doing the catching is Thurman Munson. Batting fourth, playing right field is Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth, playing left field is Lou Piniella. Batting sixth, playing first base is Chris Chambliss. Batting seventh and playing third base, Craig Nettles. Batting eighth, DH is Cliff Johnson. Batting ninth and playing shortstops, Bucky Dent. And Louisiana Lightning, the Gator himself, Ron Guidry, is on the mound for the Yankees. Let's get down here to Yankee Stadium and get this game started, folks. And me and Mark's been emailing, and he's got a fix for this pitcher and batters stats. And it should be coming out Monday. So hopefully after Monday, the font will be a lot bigger and you'll be able to read it a lot easier. So we got leading is Mike Hargrove. He's batting 203, no homers and no RBIs, going up against Ron Guidry. This is Guidry's sixth start of the year. He's 3-1 with a 1.23 ERA. Here's the first pitch to Hargrove. And that's going to be a 22. That's going to be hit in front of the plate. Thurman Munson jumps up. He's going to fire that ball down to first, and that'll be the first out of the ball game. Nice play by the captain. One down here, top of the first. And Campy's going to come up here. Bert Campaneris. And Bert's batting 214 on the year, no homers and 3 RBIs. And he gets a hold of this one off of Guidry. And he drives that ball down the third. Nettles makes a nice stop, keeps it from going into the outfield. But that'll be a base hit. And Bert's down at first with a 1-out single. That brings up Al Oliver now. And Bert might take off here. -7. Guidry's got a great move. Thurman's got a great arm, but Bert's got some speed. 25. So 25, a 51 or lower, Bert's safe. And they gun him down. Munson throws down the second. Randolph applies the tag. And just like that, Campy's out of there. Nice job by Thurman. And Clinton Parks joins us here this afternoon at Yankee Stadium. So now there's 2 outs and nobody on. And we got the wrong batter in here, so hold on a second. Let's get Bert in here. I got Oliver. Old Dirty Kurt is playing. Now we got the right batter. Kurt Bravak was up, and he's batting $150 on the year. No homers and 1 RBI. Here's the pitch to Dirty Kurt. And that's going to be against the lefty at 21. That's going to be a fly ball out to right field. Reggie makes the catch. But thanks to Thurman Munson, they erased the base runner with the called stealing. It's Texas nothing. Yankees coming up with Rivers, Randolph, and Munson. Mickey's batting .247 on the year, 2 homers, 14 RBIs against MATLACK. This is his 6th start. He's 2-2 with a 2.89 ERA. Here's the pitch to Mick. And against the lefty, that's going to be a 22. That's going to be a fly ball out the left field. Thompson's got that for out number 1. And up to the plate now steps Willie Randolph. And Willie is batting .337, 1 homer and 8 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball in front of the plate. And that should be an easy play. Jim Sundberg's a hell of a defensive catcher. He jumps up just like Munson, fires down the first. And that'll be out number 2. So it's up to the captain here to get on base. Captain made 2 nice plays. Thurman did in the top of the first. He made that nice play to throw out the batter, and he threw out the runner. And the captain's batting .315, 2 homers and 15 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Munson. And that's going to be a ground ball down the bump at second. That'll end the inning. The Yankees go down in order. To the top of the second we go. Still no score. And the Rangers will have Zisk, Sundberg, and Herrera due up here. And Zisk is batting .235. He's got a homer and 9 RBIs on the year. And that's going to be a comebacker to the mound. And GUIDRY will throw over to Chambliss for out number 1. That brings up Toby Harrah now. Always like Toby Harrah. Hey, Sports Time Machine Mike just joined us. Cool, have to check it out. Mike, have to check it out. Mike says he just started a 78 Yankees payoff pitch replay today. And Jim Sundberg's batting .343 on the year with no homers and 5 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Jim. And got this lineup all screwed up. And that's going to be a, let's see, against the 21, that's going to be a base hit in the right field. Sundberg's aboard here with 1 out. Another 1 out base hit. And brings up Toby Harrah now. And as you can see, the Texas Rangers upcoming schedule, they got 2 more games here in New York. Then they travel to Milwaukee for 2 games and home against the Orioles. And like I say, Toby's up now batting $152, 1 homer and 4 RBIs. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes Toby out. So now there's 2 down. And that'll bring up Juan Beniquez up now. And Beniquez is batting .172. And no homers and no RBIs on the year. Yankees right now are 16-6. Yeah. Yeah, they're a lot better ball for me than what they did in real life early on. Beniquez, can he get a base hit here, folks? He's 172, no homers and no RBIs. And that's going to be it's going to be a foul ball. Munson's going to take off the mask right up the chute. Going to make the catch for out number 3. So the Rangers leave a runner on. We go to the bottom of the second. We're going to have Jackson, Piniella, and Chambliss due up here. Reggie's batting .313 with 10 homers and 23 RBIs. And that's going to be a rare play, a 43 on a 40. And that's going to be strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Reggie. Can he get a hit here behind in the count? And he sure does. Reggie squares this one up, folks. How far is this one going to travel? That ball is high. That ball is far. How far is the question? And that's going to be a home run in the right field. Reggie got all of that, folks. His 11th homer of the year, 24th RBI, and gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Here in the bottom of the second, Jackson is smoking hot as Aaron Reed joins us. Yeah, Holtzman hasn't pitched a lot. Catfish has, but yeah, Holtzman's only pitched here, I can tell you. We got him on the bench here. Let's look it up. Here. Go to the bench. Yeah, we can look up, see how many starts. Ken hasn't had a lot of starts for the Yankees yet. Where's Ken at? Gonna play games with me, huh? Let's see. 2 starts. He's 1-1 for me with let's see here. Switch over. And what's his ERA? 16.43. Yeah. All righty, now we got Sweet Lou Piniella up, batting .273, 2 homers of his own and 9 RBIs. And that's going to be a comebacker of the MATLACK. He throws over to first to Mike, and that'll be out number 1. Brings up Chris Chambliss now. And Chambliss is batting .318. He's got 2 homers and 13 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out the right field. Zist's got room to catch this one. That'll be out number 2. And that brings up Greg Nettles. And Greg's batting .256. He's got 4 homers and 13 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Toby, his counterpart. He throws over to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score 1 on the Jackson homer. Take a 1-0 lead going to the top of the third. We got Thomas, Wills, and back to Mike Hargrove. And Bobby is batting .583 on the year, folks, with a homer and 5 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Bobby. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Lou in left field. And that'll be out number 1. And here comes Bump Wills. And Bump's batting .212. 2 homers and 11 RBIs. And that's going to be against the lefty. That's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Rivers makes a nice play out there. Out back. That'll be out number 2. Back to the top of the order we go. And Mike Hargrove. Hargrove's 0 for 1, grounded out to Munson his first time up. And that's going to be a base on ball. That's the first walk of the game by either pitcher. And that brings up Bert. Bert singled his first time up against Guidry. tried to steal. Munson threw him out. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Nettles. Nettles will throw across the dime in the first, and that'll win the inning. The Rangers lead 1. We go to the bottom of the third. Yankees still leading 1-0. We got Johnson, Denton, then back to the top of the order in Rivers. Cliff Johnson's off to a slow start, batting a .149, 1 homer, and 3 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Zisk. He makes the catch for out number 1. And up to the plate now is Bucky Dent. Bucky's batting .287. He's got a homer and 11 RBIs. And that's going to be another fly ball out to Zisk and another out. Let's see if they hit another one out there to Zisk. I like old Claudel. I loved him with the Braves. And you got Mickey Rivers up. He is 0 for 1 today. He flew out the left. And that ball is going to be hit out to, I think, left field. No, hit out the right field. And that's going to be a single. And Mickey's going to get down the second on the E9. So Rivers down at second with an error. This misplays that. So Rivers is in scoring position now for Willie Randolph. See if Willie can drive him in here with 2 outs. With Mickey's speed, a single will probably score him. He is 0 for 1, Willie is. He grounded out to the catcher his first time up. And that's going to be a base on balls. So Randolph gets aboard here with 2 outs. Yankees making some noise. And up to the plate now with 2 outs and runners on first and second, Thurman Munson. Did Munson deliver here? He grounded out the second his first time up. And that's going to be a pop up down the short. Burt out in shallow left field makes the catch to end the inning. And the Yankees strand 2. We go to the top of the fourth, 1-0 New York. Beniquez, Thomas. There we got, Zisk and Sundberg due up here. Old Kurt is 0 for 1, flew out the right. And that's going to be a ground ball down the Dent. He fires across the diamond for out number 1. And Richie Zisk is up now. Zisk made 2 nice plays in the top of the inning. He grounded out the GUIDRY his first time up. And that's going to be a rare play, a 14 on a 40. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1 on Zisk. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field for out number 2. 2 down now for Jim Sundberg. Jim's off to a heck of a start here for the Rangers. He's 1 for 1 today. He's got that batting average up to 353 as we drop a dice. And it doesn't stay in. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. I put the reverse jinx on him. GUIDRY strikes him out. That's GUIDRY's second strikeout of the game. That ends the inning. To the bottom of the fourth we go. We got Jackson, Piniella, and Chambliss. Jackson led off the second inning with a homer. Can he do it again here, folks? Not this time. That's going to be a ground ball down the third. That'll be out number 1. And up to the plate now is Lou Piniella. If Lou can get something started here. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. And that'll be quick, 2 outs. So it's up to Mr. Chambliss to do something here. Yankees had a 2-out rally the last inning, but fell short. Chambliss flew out the right his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first. Hargraves got it. He'll take it himself. And that ends the inning. Yankees go down in order. To the top of the fifth we go. And the top of the order, well, in the middle part of the order, Herrera, Juan Beniquez, and Bobby Thomas due up here. Toby is 0 for 1. He struck out against GUIDRY his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Lou and left. And that'll bring up Juan Beniquez with nobody on and one out. And Juan, he popped up to the catcher's first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball again out to Lou. 2 fly balls to left, 2 outs. Can Lou end this inning with another catch out there in left field? As Bobby Thompson grabs a bat and comes up to the plate. And he flew out to left his last time up. And not this time. That's going to be a ground ball right in front of the plate. And again, Thurman Munson pounces on it, fires that ball down to first, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 goes the Rangers. And to the bottom of the fifth we go. Yankees holding on to a 1-0 lead. Bottom part of the order due up here. Nettles, Johnson, and Dent. And Greg's 0 for 1, grounded out to third. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes Nettles out. That's the first strikeout of the game for MATLACK. And up to the plate now is Cliff Johnson. Cliff struggling here. Can he do something? He flew out to right his first time up. And that's a base on ball. Is walking a guy hitting a $146. Not smart. Johnson down at first for Bucky Dent. See if Bucky can keep things going here with 1 out. Bucky grounded out. Sorry, flew out to right. And that's going to be a 23. That ball is going to be back to the mound. And Mike Matlack as a fielding column. That's going to be a throwing error on Matlack. And that's going to get the runner down the third. And then he'll stay put at first. Now we got first and third. Yankees knocking on the door here. We get back to the top of the order thanks to the throwing error. Mickey Rivers up now with a runner and down at third, 90 feet away, and it didn't get Johnson down there. So hold on 1 second. Get Johnson down the third. This game sure is slow now. Okay. So we got an E1. E1 runner on first. Let's try this again. It's an E1. Runner on first. 2 bases. And Rivers should be up, like I say, with first and third. And only 1 out. All righty, Mickey's 1 for 2. He flew out the left and singled his last time. Can he drive in Johnson from third? And that's going to be a ground ball. See here. 62. Mike's not that good. Okay, playing back. And that's going to be a single in the right field since they was holding a runner on. And Dent's going to get down the third. It's a nice piece of hitting by Bucky Dent. He drives in a run, and it's still first and third. Well, Willie Randolph, the Yankees double the lead to 2-0. Nice piece of hitting by Mick. He turned on that one and hit it in the hole between second and first. And they're still going to play back for the double play here with Randolph up. He grounded out to the catcher's first time out, and he walked. So here's the pitch from Willie, and that's going to be hit down to second. And Bump Wills is a 7, a 22, and it's going to be fielding 1. Playing back. And the only play Bump Wills has got is over to first. The runner will score, and Rivers will get down to second for Thurman Munson. And now it's 3-0 New York. Couldn't turn the double play. So now you got Thurman Munson up with a runner still in scoring position with Mickey Rivers with great speed. Munson has grounded out and popped up to short. And that's going to be a base on balls. They don't want to pitch to the righty. Might have been an unintentional, intentional walk. Reggie's made him pay earlier in this game. He's homered, so I don't know how smart. He's 1 for 2 today. He's homered in this game. Can Reggie bust this game open? Here's a pitch to him. Not this time. That's going to be a pass ball. Yep, that's a pass ball. So now you got 2 runners in scoring position, second and third. Now the question for the Rangers is, do you just go ahead and walk Reggie and pitch to Sweet Lou and give up the lefty matchup? They decided they're going to pitch to Reggie. So here it is. They walked Munson unintentionally, pitched to him, and it didn't pay off as Reggie squares this one up, folks. I didn't like that way of thinking, but that's going to be a deep fly ball in the Death Valley, just off the wall. Reggie misses his second home run by inches. That ball bounces around. He's a brown-eyed, handsome man. He's turning for third, and Reggie Jackson with a base clearing triple, folks. And it is now 5-0 as Jackson down at third with a big smile on his face. Yeah, walk Munson unintentionally, intentionally, throw a pass ball and don't walk Jackson. Now you got Sweet Lou up. He's 1 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher and the short. And that's going to be against a lefty, 16 and a 9. And that's going to be another base hit. The Yankees just keep on coming. That's going to be hit in the left field, and that's going to score Jackson. And this game has just gotten out of hand for the Rangers, folks. 5 runs in this inning. They go out to talk to MATLACK. All this coming with 2 outs, too, folks. Chris comes up to the plate. They're going to let him pitch to him with the lefty-lefty matchup. The Rangers' bullpen's not that great. Sweet Lou, 0 for 2. Thrown out and grounded out. And finally, they get out of this inning. That's a comebacker to the mound. He fires over to first. Now to win the inning. Sorry, that's going to be a swing and a miss. I shouldn't have hit that button. He strikes Chambliss out. We'll go back here. We'll go back here and strike Chambliss out. MATLACK's got that Y factor. It's a long pause. Just a straight camera sound, huh? Alrighty, that ends the inning, but the Yankees score 5 and lead this game 6-0 as we go to the top of the sixth. You got the bottom part of the order due Hargrove at the top and Campaneris. Bump Wills is 0 for 1. He flew out the center his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Jackson in right field for out number 1. To the top of the order we go, and Mike Hargrove now with nobody on and 1 out. As the Yankees have busted this game open, folks. And with GUIDRY on the mound, you don't see somebody scoring 7 runs against him. Hargrove's 0 for 1. He grounded out and walked. Going to be a ground ball down the Nettles. He fires over to Chambliss. That'll be out number 2. Burt singled and caught stealing his first time. And here's the pitch to Burt. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. GUIDRY's only his 3rd strikeout out of the game. And that'll end the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The bottom part of the order due up here for the Yankees. Due up. Nettles is 0 for 2. He's grounded out his counterpart at 3rd and struck out. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field for out number 1. An error is the last time up. Scaring the 5th. As the Yankees set 9 guys to the plate. It's 0 for 1 today, like I say, but he did get on base the other time. He missed, and that'll be it for Johnson. Now Bucky Dent comes to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs for MATLACK. So we go to the 7th inning here. Bucky's 0 for 2. He reached on an error and flew out the right. And that'll be a ground ball down the bird at short. Over to Mike Hargrove, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees go down in order. We go to the 7th inning. 6-0 New York. Kurt Bavak will be up, followed by Zisk and Sundberg for the Rangers. And Kurt, excuse me, is 0 for 2 today. He's flown out the right and grounded out the short. And not this time. He gets a hold of this one off of GUIDRY. And he drives that ball into the gap in right field. And Kurt's got a leadoff double here. And the 7th. And Richie comes to the plate now. Of course, the Rangers need base run game against GUIDRY. And Zisk is 0 for 2. He's grounded out the GUIDRY and flew out the river. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. And let's see if Bucky's going to look him back. Nope. That's a slow roller. Bucky had to charge it. That's going to get the runner down the 3rd with 1 out. Of course, with a 6-run lead, they're going to play back and get an out. Try to get a schedule. They got 2 more here against the Rangers and a 1-game series against the Twins, and then they go on the road to Kansas City. So you got Sundberg, who's batting 1 for 2 today. He singled and struck out his last time up. And all of a sudden, Rangers are making some noise here in the seventh against GUIDRY. And that's going to be driven into the gap in left field. And that's rolling around. And Jim Sundberg, the catcher of all people, is headed for third, folks. And that's a triple. So Sundberg drives in a run. Still got a runner down at third. And only one out, and it's 6-1. They get on the board again. Yankees will play back. Try to get an out here. Toby Harris flown out the left. And that's going to be fly ball in the center field. Let's see here. 64 and a 50, 55. And that's probably going to be deep enough. Sundberg doesn't have much speed, so we'll make, because Mick don't have a great arm out there in center field. And Sundberg will score with no throw. So that makes it 6-2. Sorry about that, guys. Darn StreamYard. Oh my, here we go. Here we go. This sucks. Completely sucks. Let's see here. So we got 2 ounce. Alrighty, come on now. This is getting on my damn nerves real quick. Real quick. Having a damn good ball game and gets fucked up with this. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go ahead and have Beniquez ground out the Bucky Dent. I ain't waiting any damn longer. So that's a ground ball down the short to end the inning. We go to the 7th inning stretch. All right, we're going to try this some more. This is sucks ass. No doubt about it. Sucks ass. Mm. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I apologize. Like I say, hell of a ball game. Nequez just grounded out the den. If you didn't see that, the end of top of the seventh. So we're going to the bottom of the seventh, and I think I'm going to make a pitching move here for the Rangers. And let's see who they're going to bring in here in the pitch. I think we're going to go with Len Barker if he hasn't pitched lately. Old Len Barker. Okay, let's go to the bullpen here. See when the last time. This is the first game in the bullpen, so we'll see who pitched and is tired. And Len will bring in. So Len Barker will come in here, try to get through this seventh and eighth inning. If they're lucky enough, tie this ball game up and have to pitch the bottom of the ninth. He'll be facing the top of the order in Rivers, Randolph, and Munson. This will be Barker's, I think, fourth game of the year. He's 0-1 with a 2.25 ERA. Mickey Rivers is having a fine game. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. And it crashed just like I said it would. No surprise there. So we go to the Rangers. And go to Lynn Barker. And he needs a Y and a W. And he just walked around. Oh, up 1-on, 1 out. Yankees up 6-2. And Munson is 0 for 2 today. Can he snap this 0 for 2? He did walk, came around to score. He's popped up to short and grounded out the second. And that's going to be a comebacker. Back to Barker. And that's actually going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes Munson out. So that's 2 down now. And here comes Reggie Jackson. He's homered and tripled, folks. Could he get? Well, in order to get the cycle, he's going to have to bat again. I don't see that happening. Can he get a double or a single here, folks? And nope, that's going to be a fly ball out to Thompson in left field. And that'll end the inning. The Yankees strand one. We go to the top of the 8th. Twitchy and a lefty. So Guidry's going to stay on the mound here for the 8th. Got the righty and 2 switchies coming up. He'll make them back from the right side. And Bobby Thomas is up. As a matter of fact, Thomas, you got 2 to switch hit. He's flown out and grounded out. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first. And Chambliss will take it himself, calls off Guidry for out number 1. And that'll bring up Bump Wills now. And Bump is 0 for 2. He's flown out the center and the right. And that's going to be a ground ball down the Nettles. Nettles fires over the first. Now it'll be out number 2. And Mike Carver today against Guidry. He has walked and he's grounded out to the catcher and the third. And he gets a hold of this one against the lefty, 26. And that ball is hit down the short. And Bump Bucky Dent makes a nice play deep in the hole, fires over to first. Bottom of the eighth, we got Pinella. And Lou is 1 for 3. He is singled, drove in a run, grounded it out to the pitcher and the short. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. Lou goes the other way, gets a board here in the eighth, and Chris Chambliss steps up to the plate now with nobody out. Runner and of course we just lost the feed again. So that's just how this video is going. Found out to the pitcher, and that'll win this inning. Oh no, it's not even anybody out. I'm all screwed up. Nettles is up. He's 0 for 3. Chambliss just got his first hit. Can Nettles get his first hit? Here's the and a 23 on a 3. And that'll be fielding column 1. And that's going to be the old 3-6-3 double play. Another base on balls. Johnson walks on down the first. Nice piece of hitting by John. Dent up now. Runners on first and third. And Bucky is 0 for 3. He has reached on an error, came around the score, flew out, and grounded out. And 25, that's the 9 against a righty. And that's going to be a single in the left. Johnson, not much speed down at first. Down at second. Dent down at first. Here's the pitch to Rivers. And that's going to be a base on balls. And that's going to be thinning. As Lynn can't get the job done. Pitch. Try to get the last out of the 8th. So you got Reggie Cleveland. This is his 5th appearance. He's got a 2.45 ERA. He'll be going up 0 for 2, 2 walks and an RBI. And that'll end this inning, as that's a ground ball down the second. He'll go to short way to second to end the inning. And we go to the top of the ninth. And let's see here. You got a righty, and a righty due up. That's going to be it for GUIDRY. And I think this GUIDRY goes 8 innings. He used to have him out there to try to get him hurt with a 5-run lead. And all these righties due up. This is Clay's 6th appearance. He's 1-0 with a 3.60 ERA. He'll have Bert Campaneris, Dirty Kirk Pavakwa, and this due up unless they make some changes here. Let's see. And Bert will bat for himself here. Here's the pitch to Bert. And that's going to be a base on balls. Not what you want to see if you're a Yankee fan with a 5-run lead. Campy's down at first. And Kirk Pavakwa is up now. Let's see if they'll bring a lefty off the bench here. Come off the bench and pitch it. With a runner down in first and nobody out. And Oliver's batting .325 on the year, 4 homers and 10 RBIs. And that's going to be against the righty. That's going to be a base hit. what he's seeing. That's going to be a base hit in the right field. Bert's going to stay put. No need trying to get thrown out here. When you're trailing by 5, first 2 batters are aboard, and Zisk is coming back. Claudel Washington's coming off the bench. He'll pitch hit for GUIDRY. Both are up in the bullpen here. So Claudel comes up to the plate. He's batting .303, no homers and 3 RBIs. First and second, nobody out for Claudel. Bullpen's up and ready. And that's going to be a foul ball behind home plate. Runners stay put. That'll bring up Jim Sundberg now. Sundberg is 2 for 3 with an RBI today. Run lead. Now there's 1 out. A ground ball may get him a double play. Sundberg does not have that great a speed. Here's the pitch to him. And against a righty. That'll be a 4. And Oliver will get down the third. And that's going to be it for Clay, as he can't get the job done. And Ron Guidry's coming out of the bullpen here, folks. Righties and then switch hitters. Guidry can't get the job done. Then Sparky will come in. And the Rangers are making. Now it was cruising to a 7 victory. Billy's out. First and third. Alrighty, this will be Goose's 8th appearance of the year. He's 1-0 with 5 saves. He's got Toby Harrah up. Harrah's 0 for 2 with an RBI. He struck out, flew out the left, and had a sacrifice fly. Again, the Yankees looking to turn 2 here, get out of this game. And that's going to be against the righty. 17. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. That'll score. And of course, we had to lose the signal again, because that's just the way this fucking game's won. So, first and second, 1 out. Juan Beniquez is at the plate. He is 0 for 3. He is popped up, flew out, and grounded out. GUIDRY on things froze up fucking again. And here's the pitch. And against a righty with first and second. 21. That's going to be a pop-up down the short. That'll be out number 2. And I'll bring Bobby Thompson up now. And Thompson's froze up again, as always. Because this is the way this goddamn video is going. It's taking an hour and 20 minutes. And it's ridiculous. So now there's 2 outs, runners on first and second. Thompson is 0 for 3, flown out, grounded out twice. Here's the pitch. And that should do it. That's a fly ball as he catches it and ends this damn video. Yankees hold on, win 7-4. And we'll take a look here at the box score. And most likely, since I hit that button too quick, we won't have a box score. We'll have to resume the last out. Because again, that's just how this shit's going. And I apologize. This was a damn good game. And it shouldn't have took an hour and 22 minutes. And like I say, it didn't get the last out. Now we can look at the box score. The Rangers, 4 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors. The Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits and 2 errors. You had Jim Sundberg, who's having a hell of a season so far, 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Rangers were 3 for 5 with runners in scoring position. They left 4 men on base. The Yankees, Reggie Jackson had a hell of a game, 3 for 4, 2 for 4 rather, 3 RBIs. So did Lou Piniella. He was 2 for 4. The Yankees were 4 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They left 7 men on base. MATLACK goes to 2 and 3, 6 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, only one of them earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a homer. Lynn Barker, 1 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run, walked 3, struck out 1. Cleveland comes in, picks up the last out. GUIDRY goes 8 innings, picks up his 4th win. He's 4 and 1, 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 3. Clay comes in, tries to blow it, pitches a third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, and walked 1. Goose has to come in, close it out, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, and that was your ball game, folks. Do some fast play here. We got the Twins and Orioles. And the Twins win 7-1, 7 hits, 7 runs, 18 hits, no errors. The Orioles 1 run, 10 hits, and no errors. Got the Indians traveling to California to take on the Angels. And Angels win 6-3. Indians 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. The Angels 6 runs, 13 hits, and an error. Got Kansas City going to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. And the Brewers hold on to win 2-1. The Royals 1 run, 10 hits, and 1 error. Out hit the Brewers by 5, but couldn't score. Brewers 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Then we got the Tigers traveling out to Oakland to take on the A's. And see what the star is for. Walk-off win for the A's. 3-2. Tigers 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. The A's 3 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. And the last American League games, the Blue Jays at Seattle to take on the Mariners. And the Mariners hold on to win. What's this star? Reynolds with a grand slam in this game, folks, for the winning Mariners. The Blue Jays 8 hits, 8 runs, 16 hits, out hit the Mariners. The Mariners 9 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Take a look here at the standings real quick in the leaderboard. And the Yankees have won 6 in a row. They're 2.5 games up on Boston, 3 games up on the Tigers. The Brewers are 5 games back. Toronto Blue Jays 6.5. The Orioles 8. And the Tribe are in the double digits, 10.5 games back. The Twins are 6.5 games up on the A's and White Sox. Kansas City's 8 games back. The Angels 8.5. Rangers fall to 9 games back, and the Seattle Mariners are double digits back, 10 games back. Dwayne Kuiper's leading the American League with a 390 average. Reggie now with his 11th home run leading the American League and Major Leagues, and his 26 RBIs leading the American League and Major Leagues. You got Louis Tiant with a .33 ERA. You got 2 pitchers with 5 wins. The Goose with 6 saves. And Reggie's your MVP right now, along with Paul Splitteroff and is your Cy Young right now for the American League. I want to thank Clinton Parks, Sports Time Machine Mike, and Aaron Reed for stopping by, and I apologize for the way this stream went. It was a damn good game. Too bad it got interrupted by a bunch of bullshit with SteamYard. Till next time, y'all have a great day and take care.